What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Torque Spec Garage. We got another how-to video coming at you today. Today, me and my buddy are going to be doing a transmission flush on his wife's 2021 Nissan Kicks. So we're going to drain the fluid out, drop the pan, replace the filter, gasket, fill it back up, all that good stuff. She's already had it done once, but just one of those little preventative maintenance things we're going to do again. So let's get right to it. All right, guys, like I said, here's this hot rod. We're going to be doing the transmission flush on 21 Nissan Kicks. Like I said, we already got it up on ramps. He's getting the hood up, and this should go fairly easy. 2JZ. Golly, dude, you ever seen what 480 horsepower looks like? Not that. All right, guys, we got an assortment of stuff laid out here you're gonna need to do this. We got drain pans, a small funnel to fill it back up. We don't know if we have enough fluid yet. He bought a gallon, and per my quick Googling, it calls for 7.4 quarts, so we might have to go get more fluid. We got a socket set, new filter, new gasket, gloves, tool holder, or tool bag, whichever one you wanna go.
You need a long, skinny funnel because the nozzle on the front is real small.
Sure.
It's real small.
All right, guys, so what you want to do first is get your transmission fill cap off, because obviously you don't want to drain all your fluid out if you're not able to get this off. So there's a little slot. Try to video it the best I can. And then there's a little metal bracket in there and a little plastic tab. You want to pull the plastic tab towards the fill plug this way, and then it'll pull straight off. So just put your screwdriver in like so. Step one. All right, guys, so now we're up under the car. Here's your transmission drain plug. It's a 19 millimeter. And then I believe there's a 6 millimeter sleeved tube inside there. That's an Allen that you have to pull out to make the fluid drain easier. So we'll break this loose and get the fluid started to drain out of here. People don't realize half the battle of working on cars is just having to walk back and forth to your toolbox 46 times to get everything under here.
10 millimeter. You need a deep socket for all these
pan bolts.
Yeah, all these bolts.
All right, so he got the plug broke loose. Like I said, 19 millimeter. Make sure you turn it the right direction.
Not much is going to come out just because this is the overfill. It's actually not that bad looking, really. Compared to some of the videos I've seen, because some of them come out milky.
Ooh. Yeah, and then like I said, there's a 6 millimeter Allen in there you pull out, and that'll drain the rest of it out. All right, guys, and I'm just going to be quick and transparent. We are just doing a drain and fill, and we're replacing the filter inside the pan. My buddy went to 6 different auto part stores today and could not find the side filter that goes up there, so we won't be changing that out this time, but he will do it the next time. So whenever you guys say, oh, you didn't change the filter, we know we're not doing it.
You only have to change it like every 60,000 miles anyway, and this is its 4th.
Oh, sure.
Jeez. Let me stick my eyeball up underneath there. Let's see if I can find it.
You sure you got a 6?
Oh, that's...
All right, guys, so now that the fluid's slowed down, it's actually a 5 millimeter Allen up in there.
Not a 6.
And not a 6. And again, be sure you go the right direction.
The Viper towels are over here. The gloves are in the garage.
Woo! All right, guys. So after a series of unfortunate events,
series of
unfortunate events. The 5 millimeter Allen in here would not come out, so
rounded off thanks to Nally Nissan.
Boom, calling them out. So we're just draining all the fluid out of the pan, and it's a great time over here. All right, guys, we got all the bolts out, drained the pan out.
Yeah, man.
so it doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look too bad. There's your filter. Transmission.
Yeah, that's still gotta come out.
Yeah, we still gotta get that. That's 10 millimeter, 3 of them.
3 bolts, 1, 2, and 3. 10 millimeters.
3 10 milli vanillis.
All gotta come out.
Got to come on out of there.
Yeah, they're about.
There you go, Lefty Lucy. This is so much fun.
Yeah, I should have paid someone to do this.
Why do you think I'm here?
You're getting paid.
Yeah, you guys are getting paid? Wait a minute. I had to bring my own lunch over here.
Speaking of lunch.
Alright, so he got the last.
It's real messed up.
This some bitch is knocking.
Looks like that GX 550 is coming sooner than you thought.
Alright, so he got all 3 10 millimeter bolts out. There's an O-ring in there, so just pull straight down. Woo!
She spins.
Famous last words of a car guy. This is gonna be a quick 5-minute deal.
Where's the O-ring? Is the O-ring in there still?
Probably, if it's not on there.
Well, I would assume.
Alright guys, and you always want to make sure, because see when he pulled the filter out, the O-ring didn't come with it. So you always want to make sure you get it out, because if you leave it up in there and try to put your new filter in, the new filter won't sit flush. So make sure the O-ring comes out.
Yeah. I need to make sure I wipe all the edges off.
Yeah.
Make sure I wipe all the edges off.
Yeah, clean it up real good. Make sure that new gasket has a nice clean surface to sit on. Alright guys, so once we got the pan pulled out, we got it all wiped out and cleaned really good. Cleaned off all 3 magnets. Cleaned off the gasket because the gasket they sent him does not fit. Perks of buying stuff off of Amazon. Anyway, so the OEM one's not brittle. It's not broken, so we're just going to reuse that one. No big deal. What? I bet it's gonna have another great review after this, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is
So new filter. Make sure you take a little bit of the old oil and just wipe it around the O-ring to lubricate it. I said around the O-ring, not around the filter.
Yeah, well, this gotta go in there.
These tool holders just ain't what they used to be. I'm telling y'all. You don't get much for $7.25 an hour no more. All right, guys, so the new filter just pushes right up in there. Just make sure you don't break or twist your O-ring up. Put your 3 10 millimeter bolts back in. All right, guys, so once you get your filter bolted back in, you mind? You just set your pan back up there. What I do when we did it is I just put this bolt through here just so your gasket stays lined up. And then make sure you get all your bolts back in. They get tightened down to 70 inch-pounds a piece. So be sure you do not over tighten these. It does not take a ton. 70 inch-pounds is not a lot. You don't want to over tighten them because they will snap off. All right, then once you get all your pan bolts torqued back down, just give everything a good wipe down. It helps if you have brake cleaner to help clean all the residue and stuff off really good, but we don't have that. So, just a nice paper towel. Nice paper towel. Get most of it, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. And then you just want to take your plug. Make sure you put your crush washer on it. Just put it back in. All right, guys. Like I said, put your washer back on there. Make sure you thread it in there the right way. Give it the old Oogie Dougie.
19 millimeter.
19 millimeter. Try not to round it off in the pan.
I sure hope so. Because the next thing you know, the Nissan dealership can deal with it.
All right, guys. Now after you got your plug and everything back in down low, come up top. You got to get a small funnel that fits in here.
We already said that.
Shut up.
You never told me how to get a small funnel.
Shh. And then it's going to use this entire 4 quarts, and she'll be ready to roll.
Already said that.
I'm about to say something.
We
85 hours of mother
We
day. You got soft hands, boy.
We already said that.
You got soft hands.
Hey, man, you know what we also already said?
What? So guys, normally the transmission fluid for Nissan is blue, but he asked ChatGPT what's a good option to use for this vehicle, and this is what it told him. So he's already fully committed now. There's no going back, which I did tell him ATF is normally
red,
always
dude.
red.
It's race red. Race red's faster. This Kicks has 400 horsepower to the front wheels. It's race red.
Where?
Each injector's 100. There's a sleeper kit turbo on the bottom side.
Where?
They're cool, dude. You can't see it, man.
Yeah.
I'll show you when you crank it up.
Oh, sure.
Ooh.
Wow, the land of make believe. All right, guys. Then once you get everything filled up, just take your cap. Make sure you line it up the right way. Click it back in place. And then we're ready to start this old girl up. Go through the gears. And that's all there is to it. Super simple. Save yourself some money. Do it yourself. Alright guys, and then a pro tip. Use your jug that you just dumped all the new fluid out of to recycle your old fluid. Don't dump it in your yard. Alright, so we got the car running. We've been letting it idle for a little bit. He's just down here making sure nothing's leaking. It's all looking good. Alright guys, so he's gonna hop in the car, and just what you want to do is go to reverse, neutral, drive, you know, to go through all the gears. Just keep your foot on the brake. Just do it a couple times, let the fluid move around. Alright guys, we're back in this 487 horsepower hot rod. Gonna go for a test drive, make sure it shifts how it's supposed to, which hopefully it does. Okay, floor it. Oh yeah, like butter. Shifting smooth, we're rolling. We're not smoking. ATF's not dumping out in a trail behind us. So I'd call that another successful DIY.
Call us. We'll do yours. For at least 1,500.
It's 8K minimum today. Alright guys, we appreciate you for watching as always. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. And you guys know, as always, I'll try to get to them if you need help. But thanks for watching. We'll freaking see you later next time on Torque Spec Garage.